In the name of Allah, who is the most beneficent and merciful, students. Students, our topic is physical quantities and their units. Students, first of all, I've defined this physical quantities. The quantities that we can measure are called physical quantities, and there are so many examples of physical quantities: length, mass, volume, temperature, speed, acceleration, angular acceleration, density, area. So students, there is no limit for that. I mean, we have so many examples in this regard. Now come to the types of physical quantities. So students, in that particular case, we have the two types of the physical quantities. One is the base quantities and the other are derived quantities. Now come to the base quantities. The quantities, these are base of the other quantities, and these are fundamentals. These are the fundamental quantities. These are the fundamental quantities, and it's named as base quantities. Look at again here. The quantities, these are base of the other quantities, and these are fundamental quantities. And students, there are 7 in number. Look at the table here. We have the base quantities. They are 7 in number. Number 1 is length, number 2 is mass, number 3 is time, number 4 is electric current, number 5 is thermodynamic temperature, and number 6 is intensity of light, and we have the number 7, that is the last one, amount of the substance. So these are 7 base quantities. They are not more than 7, they are not less than 7, they are exactly 7 in number. And look at again here: length, mass, time, electric current, thermodynamic temperature, intensity of light, and amount of substance. Now come to the derived quantities, students. Look at the case here: derived quantities. Derived quantities, the quantities derived from base quantities. The quantities which are derived from base quantities are called derived quantities. So students, there is no limit of the derived quantities, like force, acceleration, momentum, torque, density, area. So there is no limit. They are very large in number. So these are derived quantities. The quantities which are derived from base quantities, they are called derived quantities. So there is no limit. As I have already told you that the base quantities, they are 7 in number. And now come to their units, students. The units of the base quantities are called base units. The definition of the base units, students, look at again base units. The quantities of the base quantities, they are called base units. Look at the case: the unit of the length, that is meter; the unit of the mass, that is kilogram; the unit of the time, that is second; the unit of electric current, that is ampere; the unit of thermodynamic temperature, that is Kelvin; intensity of light, that is candela; and amount of substance, that is mole. So students, look at again here. We have the 7 base quantities. The unit and their units are called base units: length, that is meter; mass, kilogram; time, second; electric current, ampere; thermodynamic temperature, that is Kelvin; intensity of light, that is candela; and amount of substance, that is mole. So students, these are the base units. Now come to the derived units, friends. Derived units. What are the derived units? Derived units, I have already told you that the units, we have already discussed here the derived quantities. The units of the derived quantities, they are called derived units. Like the unit of the force is Newton, and it is denoted by capital N. So that is the Newton here, and the unit of the work, that is joule, and it is denoted by joule, J, and the unit of power, that is watt. So that is watt. So I mean these are the derived quantities, and the unit of the momentum, that is Newton second, and the unit of the pressure, that is Pascal. So students, so these are different examples I have just told you. So these are derived quantities, and their units are named as derived units. The unit of the force is Newton, the unit of the work is joule, the unit of the power is watt, the unit of the momentum, that is Newton second or kilogram meter per second, and the unit of the pressure is Pascal. So we have, so there is no limit for derived units, and the important thing is derived quantities, there is no limit for derived quantities, and their units are named as derived units. So students, that's about physical quantities and their units. So students, next time we will discuss more things. Thank you all.